What's happening, guys? Can you hear me? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me, guys. Sweet. What's up, guys? Welcome to the second Supernova live stream, motherfuckers. What is good? What is good up in this bitch? Anyway, man, fucking crazy week with shit, huh? Crazy week with gaming. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Let you guys fill in a little bit. Yeah, I'm not doing an 11-hour live stream today. Maybe an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes or so, because I'm going to have to pop over to Mooch's channel to do the Crossfire podcast. Oh, shit. Hey, thanks, Jamie. Yeah, so I don't have any topics or any shit like that. People keep asking me if I'm gonna have topics for my live streams, and I don't understand the having topics for a live stream when it's just yourself talking. Like, what am I gonna, like, bring up a topic and then be like, hey, here's this topic, and then just talk about it? Like, if I had multiple people, then we can kind of talk about that topic and discuss. When it's just me, I don't really see the point in having topics. It's just like, hey, you guys ask me questions, and then I'll fucking talk about whatever you want me to talk about, you know? Especially since, most of the shit that would be topics I've probably made videos about. So yeah. Am I quiet? Is like my mic quiet? Is that what you're saying, Thompson? I have to adjust some shit. Hold on. I'm still new to all this OBS shit. Yeah, I'm turning the mic up a little bit, see if this works better for you guys. I don't want to be like fucking crazy loud or anything. When did I know Tyrone Magnus? It's been a while now. I've been watching him for fucking years, since before he even had the 1 million subscribers. And then he happened to comment on one of my videos. What's up, Salty? He happened to comment on one of my videos, and I was like, oh shit, fucking Tyrone Magnus watches my shit. This is fucking dope. And then he actually gave me a shout out in a couple of his videos, and I was like, yo, this is fucking amazing. So I've only been back on YouTube for like 2-3 months, so I've probably known him for like 2 months, maybe 2.5 months. Crossfire podcast is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern, so 2 hours from now. Will Assassin's Creed Valhalla run at 60 FPS 4K on PS5 like Series X? I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, whatever it runs at, they're going to look fucking similar. And that game looks like dog shit anyway, so I don't care. But will it run exactly the same as Series X? I'm not sure. It may be 1440p with upscaling or some shit. Who knows? Thoughts on the new Black Ops Cold War? Looks cool. I mean, we haven't really seen much other than multiplayer, and I'm not really big into the multiplayer aspect of the game. I really play for the main campaigns, and we haven't really seen much of that, so I don't know. Yes, this is Immortal Shell playing in the background. It's not one of the Souls games, although it takes a lot of inspiration from the Souls games. It's actually a really good game. have we heard of the Series A? If that Series V Xbox is fucking real, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit because they make more hardware than they make games, and it's out of control at this point. Thoughts on the Prince of Persia remake? I was excited when I heard they were remaking Prince of Persia. But it doesn't look like a remake. It looks like a fucking reskinned version of the game. It looks like PS3 graphics that are kind of up-resed. It looks like shit, honestly. So anyone that's excited for that, they're excited simply for the nostalgia factor, but I think it looks like shit. And if it really truly is a remake, I think it's a piss poor attempt at a remake, especially when we have games like Resident Evil 2 remake, Final Fantasy 7 remake, where it's like, holy fuck, this is like a new game for a new generation, but still has the same feeling and everything of the old games. And that Prince of Persia remake just literally felt like the PS3 Prince of Persia game, or was it PS3 or PS2? I don't even fucking remember. But the old Prince of Persia game with just slightly better graphics. To me, it looks like shit, and I'm really not. I'm not excited for it at all. I would have been if it was an actual fucking remake, where it looked like an actual remake. But to me, it looks like shit. And it feels like a cash grab on playing off the nostalgia of the name itself. Like whenever I hear that they're gonna make a game and that it also works on the Switch, I'm already throwing my hands up like, shit, game's gonna be fucking trash. If it can run on the Switch, man, fucking, they took the easy way out with this shit. Yeah, I was excited about when it was rumored too, but I did feel let down. Why do I live stream games, or why don't I live stream games sometimes? First of all, I don't know how to set all that shit up. I'd have to look at how to set all that bullshit up. Second, when I play games, I play the game myself. I don't really talk over a lot of shit, and especially I like to play a lot of narrative-driven games, and during cutscenes or shit, or whenever there's talking in games, I don't want to hear anything but what's happening in the game. So me playing a lot of these games would just be me not talking at all, me just playing. I like to immerse myself in the games and actually experience the game, and I feel like if I was live streaming them, it would kind of take away from my ability to enjoy the game the way I like to enjoy it. But that's just me. And also, like I said, it would be kind of boring to watch me live stream, because I'm not going to be like these fucking YouTubers that fucking overreact every time something happens. I don't play a game and something happens and I'm like, oh my god, holy shit, oh my, what's happening? Who does that shit? I play a game, and when shit's happening, I'm sitting there in silence holding my controller, because it's just me playing the game. I laugh when I watch these YouTubers overreact to everything that's happening during the game, and I'm sorry, that's not me, and that will never fucking be me. So if I did live stream games, it would actually probably be really boring for you guys. Yes, that's right, Alt Wiglet? Wiglet? I don't know what the fuck your name is, but you never cross the streams. Let me see here. Hey, thanks for ordering that hashtag CryBabyBitches shirt, Cody Rice. When you get it, if you can do me a favor, fucking hit me up on Twitter and put up a picture, because I honestly don't know what the merch looks like when you get it in person. So I'm interested to see what they actually fucking look like. We get the little picture that you see that's the representation of what it's going to look like, but I don't know what the actual quality and everything of the shirts and stuff is. So I'm really interested to see what that looks like. So yeah, when you get it, fucking hit me up on Twitter. Let me see. Yes, Aunt 80, I am very real. Very, very real. Yes, it's probably a song from Wind Waker. This is, I forgot who the artist is. It's something Chops, and he does a lot of these gaming type music. So this is just a long compilation of all Zelda music. I think it's all of the games. I think most of it's from Ocarina of Time, but some of it might be from Wind Waker. I'm not sure. Predictions for when the PS5 will release and how much. Exact date, I'm not going to give you an exact date. It's going to be in November. And I'm guessing it's going to be the same price as the Series X. I don't see why it would not be the same price as the Series X. And the digital, I would say, is going to be $100 less. So PS5 at $500 and digital edition at $400. Pretty much what we've all been expecting for fucking months. I mean, they could do some crazy shit and take the hit and drop the digital to fucking $2.99 just to fucking whip their dick out and slap Xbox in the face with it, but I doubt that's going to happen. Good evening from Athens. Well, fucking thank you from Athens. What's up? You think November 20th, Darren? Maybe. I don't know why they would want to release it after the Xbox Series X and S, but they may do it after. Who knows? Top 3 PS4 games: God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man. That's fucking easy. I sound like Jeremy Renner. I've heard that one like once. The one I hear a lot is Christian Slater. I've heard Jack Black a couple times, and I'm like, you guys are fucking retarded, but I've heard Jack Black. But yeah, so I've heard Jeremy Renner once or twice. What's up, Ray the Noblest? Music's too loud? Okay, hold on, let me go back into fucking OBS. It's hard to know what everything sounds like because I can't hear anything. I can't hear the shit as it's happening, so I'm really relying on you guys to let me know if I need to be louder, if the music needs to be lower, and all that shit, because I can't fucking hear it. Yes, and Horizon Zero Dawn is one of the great PS4 exclusives, but he said top 3, and Horizon just misses out on being the top 3. It would be next in line right after Spider-Man. Ron Jeremy. Top 3 PS2 games? Oh, fuck. Now I gotta try to remember what games were even on PS2. Shit. I'm not even gonna do that one because I don't even remember fucking which games are PS2, PS3. It's been so fucking long. Obviously, main one's gonna be Grand Theft Auto Vice City because that game was fucking next level on PS2. Like, that's one of the games where I was in high school all the time. And between classes and before and after class, nobody was talking about anything but fucking Vice City. Salty, you'll have to DM you my OBS settings. Why? What's up with the settings? I don't understand what's up. Are my settings fucked up or something? Yes, it's 2007. If the PS5 was 600, it would still sell. I agree on that. I'm one of the people that says even if these next gen consoles were $800-900, I think nowadays people would get pissed off and there'd be backlash. But in the end, people would still buy them. I mean, we live in the day where people buy $1,000+ phones regularly, yearly even. So I don't think it would be that big of a deal if the consoles were that expensive, but still we wouldn't want them to be. And I think that the manufacturers are kind of sketched out about going close to that price point because of what happened with the PS3. No, not another 11-hour stream, maybe close to an hour and 40 minutes because I'm going to be doing the Crossfire podcast tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is actually at 4 my time, which is a little less than 2 hours from now. So, unfortunately, not another 11-hour stream. Salty. Okay, cool. My settings are fine. My settings are the default settings. I haven't fucked with the settings. This is just the settings on OBS. I haven't messed with anything. So, whatever the settings are is the default. So, it may just be service in your area. But I have issues with Cox from time to time, but not really very much. Let's see here. Your favorite game on PS2 was Real Fishing. All right, cool. I think I might have played one of those games like in the arcade or some shit, but I never played it on PS2. I don't even know how to turn the brightness up on OBS for anything. If you think the video looks dark. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, so I'm not gonna fuck with that right now. So if it's dark, I apologize, but I think Mortal Shell just is dark because even the regular video itself, it's not very, very bright. You wouldn't mind paying $599 for the disc drive PS5? Yeah, I mean, if the PS5, even the regular edition, was $600, I would still pay the $600. I personally wouldn't mind if it was $600. I wouldn't want it to be like, I want them to be as affordable as possible. But if they were 700, 800 bucks, and that's what it was, and the most important part is the specs and performances warranted the price, I would have no problem fucking pulling out my wallet and saying, take my fucking money. But that's the important part. The specs and the performance has to warrant the price. And I think that at 500, 600 bucks that it would be warranted. But if you got up to like 800, 900, I don't think that at that point I'd be like, yeah, this is cool. I'd be like, nah, fuck that. Like, you guys need to adjust the prices of the shit. Austin Evans is shilling for Xbox, stating how crap PS5 is. Well, Austin Evans can go fuck himself, because that douchebag, when they unveiled the PS5, was like hating on fucking Xbox for a while and hating on the Xbox design and talking about how he loved the fucking design of the PS5. So that glasses wearing bastard can shut the fuck up. I have played Mortal Shell. It's as difficult as Dark Souls. I mean, I don't think so. It's close, but I don't think so. Has anyone gotten PS5 invites yet? I mean, I've gotten the emails where you have to register, but I haven't gotten anything more than those. Seems like IGN has been shilling for Xbox. Lately it has. I mean, they've been saying a lot of sketch shit, suspect shit. That video about saying the Series S may be faster, or is it faster than the PS5? And I was like, are these guys fucking retarded? Like, you guys are supposed to be a gaming publication, and you have to even ask these questions, or... And in the video, he was like, hey, it's possible, it could be faster. I'm like, dude, you fucking retarded. Fucking IGN. I'm not hating on the glasses. I'm just fucking, talking about the fact that he wears glasses. I don't give a fuck if you wear glasses. Hey, calm down, guys. I'm not hating on the glasses, man. Relax. I'm not hating on the glasses. Mortal Shell is okay. You give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, it's not an amazing game. It has its flaws, but if for a game that's not made by who the fuck is it that makes the Souls games? I can't even fucking remember. From Software. For a game that's not made by From Software, it's still pretty damn good. Can a Bridge of Spirits launching in 2 seconds? Yeah, I'm hearing that shit cold boots in 2 seconds. Like, fucking from the console being off to fucking being in the games, like, fucking 2 seconds or some crazy shit like that. So the SSD in the PS5 and the I/O throughput's no joke. People that act like, oh, it's not going to make a difference. No, it's going to make a big difference when the I/O throughput is twice as fucking fast as what the other consoles have. And I don't want to hear shit like, oh, fucking the velocity architecture. Get the velocity architecture shit out of my face. It's so fucking stupid. Hopefully that fishing in the next Grand Theft Auto. To be honest, I never play the mini games in the Grand Theft Auto games. I really don't give a fuck about them. Same thing in Red Dead. Like, I don't give a shit about fishing and all the other stuff. Like, the side games are okay, but I don't really care about them. You completed Days Gone yesterday and loved the game. 9 out of 10. Yeah, Days Gone is a fucking amazing game. And did you get the extra twist ending to that game? Because there's a twist ending. I forget how you get it to pop up, but after either X amount of hours or after clearing out all the horde nests, you get an additional extra secret ending that's got a huge twist that has major implications for what a sequel may hold, which is actually pretty exciting. But the Series S can do 120 frames per second. Well, so can the PS5 and the Series X, but they're going to be doing it at fucking 4K. What game do you think will be Game of the Year? It should be Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, it's going to be either Ghost of Tsushima or The Last of Us 2, but I feel that Ghost of Tsushima is much more deserving. It's crazy because I think there's going to be a fuck ton of PS5 games that are nominated, because I don't see how Final Fantasy VII Remake doesn't get nominated. I don't see how The Last of Us Part 2 doesn't get nominated, and I don't see how Ghost of Tsushima doesn't get nominated. So, having 3 of them, I mean, all 3 better get nominated. If some of those don't get nominated, it is a crime. Did you play Red Dead Online? I did. I tried playing Red Dead Redemption Online when it first came out, and it was pretty shitty when it first started, and it wasn't that much fun, so I stopped playing. Bug Snacks Game of the Year. You know how I feel about Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks can go fuck itself. And yeah, the day that's a Game of the Year is the day I fucking hang myself. Hey, thanks for making it to the live stream, Jeffrey. It's 4:20 Central Time. Yeah, it's 2:20 my time, which is Arizona time, and then it's 3 hours for Eastern Time. What about Flight Simulator? Flight Simulator is a very pretty game. Like I've played Flight Simulator, Jesus Christ, Flight Simulators all throughout my life. And Flight Simulators are cool, fun games, but I wouldn't really say they're games in the same way that I would say something like Grand Theft Auto is a game or Call of Duty is a game. They're very very different. So for these Xbox dudes to be fucking bragging about Flight Simulator, it's like, dude, get the fuck out of here. First of all, half these motherfuckers aren't going to play the goddamn game. And the ones that do are going to play it for like a good 30 minutes, get bored, and then fucking turn the shit off. They're just going to fucking take a lot of pretty fucking screenshots and then turn the shit off. Sony just released the dates. Pre-orders begin September 25th. Well, I don't know if I'm going to take your word for that. I'm going to have to go and research that. It'd be awesome if they just released the dates, but I don't see them releasing the pre-order dates without releasing the price. So I'm going to call bullshit on that, but I'll research it. Maybe you're right. I don't know. No disrespect, Flight Simulator isn't even a game. It really isn't a game. I mean, you can consider it a game because it is, interactive and you're doing shit and you have, things you have to do. But like I said, it's not a game in the way that I would say that Call of Duty is a game or Grand Theft Auto or anything else. Any other game is an actual game. You hate to say it, but Fall Guys will probably be nominated for Game of the Year. I fucking hope not. I played Fall Guys for all of like an hour, and I got bored so fucking fast. I only played because my nephew was here. My nephew's 5 years old, and I figured he would like, love watching the game. And every time he's over now, I made the fucking mistake of playing it for him because he loved it. And it was cool at first, but like after the first 3 or 4 rounds, I got bored real fast. And now every time my nephew's over, he wants me to play fucking Fall Guys. So now I'm screwed into playing that fucking game anytime my nephew comes over. And I'm like, motherfucker, I should have never, ever shown him this goddamn game. Let's see. Yeah, Simulator is more of a program than a game. It's still cool. Like I like flight simulators. They're fun. I enjoy flight simulators, but they're not true games. Sony said they might do pre-orders without prices. I mean, if they do, cool, because I don't give a shit what the price is. I'm buying it. I'm buying it, whatever the fuck it is. But I don't see them doing the pre-orders without the price. But if they do, I'll be there. I don't give a shit. I'll throw down my cash. Will you do a live reaction for PAX East? PlayStation will be doing a 1-hour show. I may. I'm not sure. I have to look into doing all this live reaction type shit and setting it all up. I guess I kind of know how to do it now because now I've been fucking with OBS a little bit. Like looking at my stream today versus my stream. My first stream didn't have anything but my stupid fucking logo. No music, no video, nothing. So, I mean, I'm learning. And my live streams will get better over time. They'll get a little fancier and jazzier and shit. So will I do a live stream to PAX East? Maybe. Depends on what day it is, what time it is, and what I'm doing. But we'll look into that, possibly. If I'm going to, I will definitely let you guys know. You should play Bugsnax when it comes out. No, I should not play Bugsnax. I will never play Bugsnax. Like I've said multiple times, it will never touch my PlayStation hard drive. It's not happening. What the fuck? It's delayed. What's delayed? I don't know what you guys are talking about is delayed. What Ubisoft games are you looking forward to? Honestly, the only one that I'm looking forward to is Far Cry 6, and they haven't showed us anything for Far Cry 6, so yeah, that's it. I really don't care for Ubisoft games. I don't have fun with barely any of them. So like Watch Dogs Legion, I don't give a shit about because I didn't play Watch Dogs 2. I played Watch Dogs 1, didn't really enjoy it. I heard Watch Dogs 2 was better, but I was still kind of not happy with Watch Dogs 1, so I was like, I'm gonna pass. And Watch Dogs Legion, I really don't give a shit about. Yes, I am a Bugsnax hater. I want to make a fucking fuck Bugsnax shirt and put it in my goddamn Teespring store. As far as the other Ubisoft games, like I said, they're just... I don't enjoy them. All the Ghost Recon Wildlands and shit like that. I, they're I don't know, man. Like I don't really enjoy them. I play them for a little bit, and then after that, I get bored of them really really fast. But the Far Cry games I always really enjoy, and I liked Far Cry 5. I liked New Dawn. I didn't. What was the other one? There was another one that came out, I think. Oh no, it was New Dawn. So Far Cry 6, I am excited for just because I really like the first person, fighting and shit in Far Cry. But other than that, I don't give a shit about any of the Ubisoft games. What games am I playing right now? Right now, I'm fucking still working on the Avengers game. Just because I play it for a little bit and I gotta put it down. I still haven't beaten the main campaign because I play that game and I get into combat and it bores the fucking piss out of me. Like it literally is the most mundane, boring, repetitive fucking combat. And I only have the game because I forgot to cancel it because I bought it so I can play the beta. And I fucking hated the beta. And I did my reaction to the beta and I said, this game sucks, the combat's repetitive, this is trash, no one's gonna be playing this game in a year from now. And I had fucking people like, you didn't play it long enough. The combat gets much deeper. You get more moves, and the combat gets fucking so much better. And I'm like, man, now I've played this game longer because, like I said, I forgot to cancel it. So I've been playing this one longer and gotten more moves and shit. And it's the same shit. Game fucking sucks. I'm sorry, this game is trash. If you're thinking about buying this game, don't buy this game. This game is shit. So that's what I'm working on now. But I pick it up, play it for a little bit, and put it down just because I fucking hate it. I hate it with every fucking fabric of my being. So yeah. You think the PS5 will be $399 to $499 and digital $299 to $349? I think you are extremely optimistic on the prices, and I don't think it's going to be anywhere near that. $350 for the digital, maybe. $399 to $449 for the regular, I don't think so. What do you think about AA batteries? I think the idea of having AA batteries in controllers in a fucking next generation console is fucking laughably ridiculous. And I think the idea of trying to sell it as, oh, it's pro-consumer because they're giving me the option to either use the AA's or get the rechargeable batteries. So that's fucking pro-consumer. And it's like, no, it's not. Pro-consumer would be giving you the rechargeable battery. And then if you want, you can also use AA batteries. So if your rechargeable battery breaks or gets fucked up, you can then go get AA batteries. Or if you need to charge it, you can throw the AA batteries in the meantime. That would be pro-consumer, giving you the rechargeable battery with the option to use AA's. But giving you AA's with the option to buy the rechargeable battery, that's scamming you for extra fucking money. It is not pro-consumer, and it is bullshit, and that's what I think about that. Let's see. Yes, it's so pro-consumer, Dr. Phil said. If Dr. Phil said it was pro-consumer, Dr. Phil could lick my nuts. Because it's pro-consumer my ass. Can I Bridge of Spirits delayed to Q1 2021? It's alright. I don't mind delays for games ever. I think anytime a game gets delayed, good. I'm not happy that it got delayed because I want to play the game, but I know that something was fucked up, or something needs work, or something needs more time. And I'd rather them delay the game and give me a great game than rush it out the door and give me some buggy, broken bullshit. So, yes, if it's delayed, bummer, but hey, fucking make that game amazing and I won't mind the delay. You feel like the DualSense will drive the PS5 price up a little bit since it sounds expensive? Maybe, or they might just take a hit on it. Who knows? I hear people saying that the DualSense is going to be $70, which is only $10 more than a DualShock. So if it's $70, then I don't see how it's going to throw it up that much. Did you ever own an old school Xbox? I have owned every single Xbox. So for people who think I don't play or don't like Xbox, I've owned every single Xbox. And one of my most fucking favorite gaming experiences was going to a friend's house and getting two Xboxes, system linking them, and playing 4v4 Halo 2 all fucking weekend. So yes, I've owned every single Xbox, including the original. Yes. Can I rate my top 3 announced games for PS5? Horizon Forbidden West is definitely going to be number 1. Let's see. Number two. Are you talking about exclusives or just PS5 games in general, like games that are going to be on PS5? Because if we're talking exclusives, it's going to be different than if we're talking about PS5 games in general. Yeah, no, 70 ain't shit. If the DualSense is $70, like it's not a fucking big deal, especially for how much tech they're putting into the controllers. And what do Xbox controllers cost? Don't they also cost like $60? And there's zero innovation in that fucking thing. It's the same fucking controller that we got with the Xbox One. They just switched out the fucking D-pad and added a share button. Cool fucking story, bro. Phil Spencer's the best PS5 salesman. Kind of. He's always talking about we don't give a fuck how many consoles we sell. And then every time PlayStation does something good, he's like, hey, I just want to congratulate PlayStation for doing a great job. Yeah, I want to fucking congratulate fucking Insomniac. Spider-Man's doing real good. It's like, bro, why are you patting them on the back every time they fucking whip out their dicks and slap you in the face with it? Fucking get fucking angry and sound competitive, man. He's always fucking congratulating them for everything they fucking do. Sony was supposedly forced to drop the console prices to be competitive. Yeah, I don't doubt that they did. Like, I understand why both companies were looking to hold out as long as possible because they wanted the other to go first and then to be able to react to that price. So if Sony didn't like the price point that the Xbox Series X and S were at because they were too low, they could have easily dropped the price of what the PS5 is going to be to be able to compete. So I can definitely see that happening. You love my laugh? Well, thank you. I don't know why you guys love it so much, and I've been on this earth for 34 years and never heard that my laugh sounded like the Joker or anything else until I started making YouTube videos, but evidently you guys all love my laugh and think I sound like the Joker when I laugh, which is funny, I guess, because like I said, I've never heard it from anybody else but you guys. Do I think we're going to see a new Silent Hill game on PS5? I fucking hope so, with how long we've been hearing fucking rumors of a Silent Hill game coming. We keep hearing it's coming, it's coming to PS5, this exclusive Silent Hill game. I've been hearing it for months, been seeing the fucking YouTubers talk about all the leaks and the rumors, so I would like it to be real, because I do really miss Silent Hill. I love survival horror games, especially ones like Silent Hill, where it's got psychological elements, so I would definitely like it to come back. You love my fanboy voice? Yeah, that was it became really popular real fast. That fanboy voice seems to be a favorite. So I'm glad you guys like it. Am I close to any wildfires? I live in Arizona and there's no wildfires happening here. So I guess I'm close to wildfires in the sense that we're close to California, kind of. But no, I'm not close to any wildfires. Nintendo getting into 4K gaming in the years to come? Probably. If the Switch Pro is real, I think that's trying to target 4K, so possibly. And obviously, at some point, it's going to be 4K. Whatever their next generation console is going to be 4K. Don't be surprised if we see 350, 380 price point for the PS5 Digital Edition. Possibly. I mean, I don't see why they would do 380. It's either going to be 350 or it's going to be 400. I don't see why it would be 380. That's kind of a weird place to put it at. But yeah. Why are Xbox fuckboys excited about a cheap console? First of all, they're losing hella money. Secondly, Xbox are going another 5 to 7 years with upscaling. I don't know why they're so excited, especially because it was all about power. Power is everything. The teraflops. Fucking 12D flops, yo. Fucking all about the teraflops, right? And now the fucking Series S is out. Now it's like, oh, the teraflops don't matter. The power doesn't matter. It's fuck power. What power? It's the value, bro. Shit's so cheap. Shit's so cheap, man. Fucking shake out your fucking couch. Get you a fucking Series S, man. And it's like, yeah, I mean, it's a good value, but you just fucking... now everything that was the end-all, be-all doesn't matter anymore because the Series S came out. And it's like, all right, whatever, guys. The original Xbox Fat got 8 gigabytes of memory. Series S will have 10 gigabytes of memory. Is a 20% increase justifiable for a generational leap? I keep saying that the Xbox Series S is not a true next-generation machine. It's a kind of next-generation machine. I get Xbox guys fucking jumping down my throat for it. I'm like, no, fuck you. Like, it cannot compete with the performance of the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, consoles that I consider to be true next-generation machines. It can't even do 4K. It's capped at 1440p, so it's next-generation. Why? Because it has an SSD and a better CPU. It's got a worse GPU than the current generation machine. How is that a fucking next-generation console? No, I'm sorry. It is not a true next-generation console. It's going to give you some next-generation features with some ray tracing and shit like that, which is nice, but I do not consider the Series S a true next-generation console. It is like a semi-next-generation console. But it's whatever, man. They're fucking super hype about it, so let them be super hype about it. Before they talk about the SSD being low for the digital, now they're praising the SSD 512. Yeah, I mean, they were hating on the PS5 for not having a full terabyte, talking shit about it. Now they're fucking got 500 in the S, and they ain't saying shit. But that's the way fanboys are. Fanboys from every side. It's always, if it's something they don't have, it's shit. If it's something they have, it's the best. If it's something they don't have, it's shit until they have it, and then it's not shit anymore. Like, it's always the way it is. Could someone lend you 350? Series S is a back compat machine. Not even, dude. Fucking Series S is not going to be able to play backwards compatible games because of the fucking the low amount of RAM. I thought I read somewhere or heard somewhere that it's not going to be able to play backwards compatible games because of the RAM is so low. Do you think PlayStation will have a payment plan like Xbox? I think they should. I really think they should. Because it would make life easier for a lot of people, especially with everything that's going on. Now, do they need it? No. People want a PS5, they're going to get a PS5. They're going to fucking, sell their ass on the side, start sucking some dick for money to get fucking that PS5 money if they really want it. But should they have a payment plan? Sure. Especially if PlayStation is going to be trying to sell direct to the consumer without going through the middleman, then they could easily have some type of system set up where they do some type of financing. So that would be cool. And if they did that, that would be awesome. But they may not. Who knows? I don't think they're going to, but it would be cool if they did. Let's see here. You've never had a PS4 or any PlayStations or PS5 only being backwards compatible with just the PS4 would be enough for me. It's going to be enough for me just being backwards compatible with PS4 as well because my entire library is digital. After getting in my motorcycle accident in 2014, where I severed my spinal cord, so I'm a paraplegic now, having to physically get out of bed to switch games if I'm in bed or something is just a pain in the ass. So it just is much easier for me to purchase all my games digitally. So since my entire library is digital, having that move over to PS5 is really good. But all PS3 games and shit like that, I sold those years ago because I got a PS4. Like, I didn't care about PS3, especially because PS4 was not backwards compatible with PS3. So whether it's backwards compatible with 3, 2, or 1, I really don't give a shit. People that are making a big deal because Xbox can do full backwards compatibility with all the generations, and like somehow that means that PlayStation needs to do it too. It's like, honestly, how many people are buying an Xbox Series X so they can play fucking Xbox, original Xbox games on the Xbox Series X? Like, fucking nobody is. Some people may play these old games because it makes them feel nostalgic or whatever, but most people are buying a Series X for new games. They're just hyping up the backwards compatibility because, again, like fanboys do, it's something they have that the other people don't have, so that's what they're going to hype up. But the backwards compatibility, it is a nice addition to the consoles. It's not something that I feel PS5 needs to have. Also, these fucking idiots that act like Xbox is the one that started the backwards compatibility, fucking PS2 played PS1 games. So PS2 was backwards compatible. The PS3 fucked shit up with its cell processor. If it wasn't for the PS3, we would have full backwards compatibility. Now, why they can't emulate the games, I don't know the answer to that, because PCs are able to emulate these games. Not really well, but they're able to emulate the games. But PS3 is the reason why we don't have full backwards compatibility. But yeah. So as long as it does PS4 back compat, I'm fine with that. Today is 9/11, and that is why Sony is silent. Possibly. I think they're just waiting for their next event to unleash shit upon us. Who's buying a PS5 for bug snacks? Nobody. Nobody's buying that shit. GameStop is going out of business next year. Yeah, I heard that they're talking about GameStop going out of business because they closed fucking 4 stores. Oh, man. Oh, no. PS4 sold 112 million units with no backwards compatibility. Most consumers don't care. Exactly. It doesn't matter. People are buying these next generation machines for next generation games. They don't give a fuck about the old games. Like, if you have a huge library of old games, of course you want your old games to still work. But you're ideally buying the next generation machine for the next generation games and experiences. If you really want to still have the old games and old experiences and the next generation machine won't do it, then just keep the machine you have. Like, that is an option. And yes, it sucks to have fucking 17,000 devices because they don't all, work on one. But hey, if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. But me personally, even if it didn't play PS4 games, that would kind of suck because, like I said, my entire library is digital. But I'm not buying a PS5 to play PS4 games. When I buy a PS5, the PS4 games don't exist to me anymore. I'm playing fucking PS5 games. PC Master Race RTX 3070. PC can never be a master race if PC doesn't get all the fucking games. PC didn't get God of War, PC didn't get Spider-Man, PC didn't get Ghost of Tsushima, so master race my ass. PC is missing out on some of the best games ever to be made in gaming, but they're going to claim to be the master race. Go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, 3070. Get fucked. Fucking PC master race. Is it true that Kenna got delayed? I don't know. Everyone's saying in the chat it got delayed, but I haven't really gone and confirmed that that's the case. Do you think the new Cyberpunk game will have fishing? No, I don't think the new Cyberpunk game will have fishing. And I think if it does have fishing, I'm not going to be doing any fishing because I don't give a shit about a fishing minigame. 30 frames per second God of War compared to 60 frames per second Halo Infinite. I'm one that doesn't give a fuck about the frames per second. I really do. Like, I play these 30 frames per second games, whether it's Spider-Man or God of War, and I don't have any fucking issues. So the fucking frame rate whores that like to fucking say, oh, it's not 60 frames per second. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I played it. It looked great. I enjoyed it. Like, I don't see what the big fucking deal is. Oh, it's smoother at 60? Cool fucking story. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care. Face reveal. I'll show you a picture if you really want to see. But, let me see. Just want to see what your boy looks like. I got a picture on my computer. Hold up. That be me. Let me see here. Meanwhile, PS didn't get Nintendo, Xbox, and PC games, but PC can play those games. Also, many PS exclusives, so PC Master Race. PC can play many PS exclusives. Like what? I think they got like 2 games, 3 games. PC Master Race my ass. I don't give a shit. I look smexy. Well, thank you. Alana Pierce, man, I would do some terrible things to Alana Pierce and her fucking Australian accent. Sexy bitch. Let's see. Did you hear of Kenna being delayed? Yes, I keep hearing Kenna was delayed, but I don't know. Like I said, I haven't confirmed it, but everyone's saying it is, so... yeah, probably was. Like I said, I don't care if it was or wasn't. If it was, sucks, bummer, but, whatever it needs, give it what it needs. I look so much different than you imagined. Well, what did you imagine? I heard a lot of people fucking say they thought I was black, and I was like, do I sound black? I don't know. Horizon Zero Dawn was ported to PC and it ran like shit. Yes, it did run like shit. Turn your cap backwards so you can pass as fanboys. She's hot as fuck. Yeah, Alana Pierce is hot as fuck. I don't know if you're talking about Alana Pierce or Cindy Goodman, whoever the fuck they're talking about. I don't know who Cindy Goodman is, but I'm assuming she's hot as fuck too if you guys were talking about her. You imagine me looking like the Joker? Nah, unfortunately, I do not look like the Joker. You were so sure I was a Ranga? What the fuck is a... I don't even know what the fuck a Ranga is. What the fuck is a Ranga? I have no idea what the fuck that means. Imagine more facial hair and face tattoos. No face tattoos, just an arm tattoo and a tattoo across my back. Oh, Sydney Goodman is the IGN bitch. Sydney's I. If I had to choose between Sydney and Alana all day, because Alana's got some big titties. Alana's fucking stacked, man. You ever see fucking pictures of Alana fucking wearing swimsuits and shit? That bitch is stacked. God damn. With a bit of makeup, I could look like the Joker? Nah, I don't think so. You're just imagining Jack Nicholson. What's happening in New Zealand, man? The hat should have said Fanboys Buster. Maybe I'll design that logo one day. We'll see. I really sound black? Really? I don't think I sound black, man. You couldn't do anything to A. Pierce because my head would be in the way. But your head can cover all 3 holes. That's a huge fucking head you have, my friend. Will I be playing the Demon's Souls remake? Yes, I will. I usually play all of the exclusives on PlayStation for the most part, and then some of the exclusives on Xbox that I find compelling I play as well. But I usually buy all of the exclusives because the exclusives are always just look and run better to me. It's possible that you can play PS1, PS2, and PS3 exclusives on PC while you can't on your PS4. Cool story, bro. You can fucking emulate PS1, PS2, and PS3 games on your PC. Congratulations. Guess how many fucks I give? I can't count how many fucks on my hand because unfortunately I have fingers and I give 0 fucks. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I sound black either, but people think I sound black. What exclusives on Xbox? They don't have any. I'm talking about like in the future. Like I'm gonna buy Avowed. I'm gonna buy Fable. I'm gonna play Halo Infinite when that piece of shit eventually comes out. But yeah. Yeah, Abby going crazy. Have you ever had a chick ride you in your wheelchair? No. Because unfortunately, nothing below the waist works because I severed my spinal cord. So it wasn't like I broke my back. Like literally, there is no connection between anything below my waist to my brain. So no, I haven't had that happen. Have I still gotten with bitches since I've been in my wheelchair? Fuck yes. But no, I haven't had a bitch ride me in my wheelchair. You can't emulate PS3 properly on PC. It works only in a handful of games, and the graphic glitches and frequent crashes and stuttering. Yeah, PS3 emulation on PC is pretty shit. Because I've run emulators and ROMs on my PC too. I don't have a gaming PC, but on my regular PC, you can run fucking PS1 ROMs and emulators, and PS2 for the most part. But PS3s, they always run like shit. Damn, that sucks. Hey man, it's whatever it is. It's not that big a deal. What are you waiting to play on PS5? Man, Horizon Forbidden West is the game I really want. Of the games shown to us, Horizon Forbidden West is the one that I most am excited to play. Because knowing what they were able to do with Horizon Zero Dawn and the Decima engine, and just considering what they're going to be able to do with the PS5, and considering how using the bow may feel with the DualSense and shit like that. I'm really interested to see what Guerrilla Games is going to be doing with Horizon Forbidden West. Give you a good reason to buy an Xbox Series X. There are no good or compelling reasons to buy an Xbox Series X. The only reason to buy it is because you want it. Like, I'm getting an Xbox Series X just because I personally like to have the newest, most badass tech. So I'm going to get rid of the one and a half for the newest, most badass version of it. But if it wasn't for my needing to have the newest shit, then there is no compelling reason to purchase a Series X or a Series S or anything. You can't wait for the next God of War. I can't either, man. The second they announce that fucking God of War sequel, that is gonna be a fucking bomb that's dropped. That shit is gonna set the internet fucking blaze. And you won't hear shit from Xbox guys. It'll be fucking crickets. They won't be saying shit when that happens. Imagine Aloy flying on a pterodactyl. That would be fucking dope. I hope that there's flying in the next Horizon. I heard that they wanted to do flying in the first one, or some shit like that. But flying would be dope, especially if it's a massive map. Dead Space remake would be fucking class. Yes, I wish EA would bring back Dead Space. Dead Space was fucking awesome. Kratos versus Thor's hammer, right? Leviathan axe versus fucking Mjolnir. That is gonna be epic as fuck. What is Patreon? Patreon is a fucking service where you can basically you pay monthly. Like, people can do multiple tiers, and you basically sign up and you pay them monthly for whatever it is. So, like, right now I have only one tier. I think it's $5. So you can become a patron of mine and help support me monetarily, and it's $5 a month. But other people have, like, multiple tiers, and they'll have, like, higher tiers, like 20, 30, 40 bucks, and they'll give you exclusive content and all kinds of crazy shit that other people do. But I'm a simple dude. I've got it only one tier at $5, and it's just to help support me monetarily, especially since my channel's not monetized, because Google are a bunch of fucks. They won't let me monetize my channel. Imagine Kratos versus Thor, and they're gonna shatter all the realms. Yeah, the Kratos versus Thor is gonna be fucking intense, man. Gonna be fucking intense. Double Popeye's chicken sandwich. Yeah, man, like fucking last time. That was such a score, man. I fucking got that bag and pulled out my sandwich, and I was like, oh, fuck, there's another sandwich in there. Do I collect games? No. No, I wish I did, man. I've played and owned so many games over the fucking years. I wish I would have collected them. I watch fucking channels and see shit like Dreamcast Guy, and they got their fucking wall of games, and I'm like, man, I wish I fucking kept all my shit. Once again, Review Tech USA does a PS5 official price clickbait title. Rich is really fucking pissing me off, man. These last fucking months, everything he does is clickbait and rumors and fucking... I don't know, man. I know that dude's got bills to pay and he's trying to make that fucking money, but... Dude, if you don't have something to actually make a video about, don't fucking make the video. If it's fucking some rumors or unverified bullshit, don't make the video. Like, I don't make videos about shit often because there's nothing to make video shit about. So I'll like go a day, 2 days sometimes without making a video because there's nothing to make videos about other than rumors and speculation and unverified bullshit. And it actually hurts me with the algorithm because the algorithm likes you to make videos very often. But I'm not going to make a video about bullshit and fucking say, hey, here's all this information that may or may not be true. It's like, well, I don't give a fuck if it may or may not be true. So, I mean, I should be making videos for the algorithm, but I don't see a point in making videos about bullshit. Digital or physical? Physical all day, even if it's more expensive. Just because I like knowing that if I need the disk drive, it's there. If my sister or my friends have a game and they bring it over and want me to try it, disk drive is there. I can throw the game in. Why won't they monetize me? They don't fucking tell me. I'm assuming they don't monetize me because I curse like fucking crazy. Because I think there's like some rules like you can't curse like fucking X amount of times. You can't curse till after a certain point. And it's like I don't give a fuck. I don't play these fucking games. I think it's stupid, but I'm assuming it's because I curse a lot. Because when they deny you, they just let you know that you're denied, and they don't fucking tell you why. Like, they give you zero fucking reason why you're denied, and you can't even ask them why you were denied. Like, good luck trying to get a hold of someone to ask. So I have no idea why I'm denied. And the thing that sucks is Google needs to fix this, because there's a lot of features and abilities that I should have that I can't get because they won't monetize me. And they're not monetizing you because they want you to be able to use their ad shit. Like, that's the next step in monetization, is getting approved for AdSense. And once you get approved for AdSense, then you can get all your monetization shit. And the AdSense is obviously their ads. And in order to get ads on your videos, you need to be able to, fit their certain parameters and be friendly for the advertisers. But there are things you get also on top of that that have nothing to do with the advertisers, like super chats. Like, I can have a super chat button where people, if they want to pay me money to fucking get a super chat, can pay me money. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with Google and advertisers? Nothing. Or to have a join button on my channel, where if someone wants to fucking join and pay me money monthly to support me monetarily, they can do that. What the fuck does that have to do with ads and the advertisers? Nothing. Or to get the shelf that goes underneath your videos that displays your merch. What the fuck does that have to do with ads or advertisers? Nothing. But unless you can get approved for AdSense, they don't give you any of those fucking tools. And it's like, listen, give me all the other shit. I don't care about your ads. If you don't want to give me ads for my videos, if you don't want to let my videos get monetized, fine. Don't monetize my videos. But at least give me all the other tools, right? Give me the ability to have super chats. Give me the fucking person. Give me the ability for people to click join and become members to my fucking channel. Give me the shelf for my merch. Give me all that shit. But they won't give me any of that shit because I can't get approved for the AdSense. So that's why I tell people, like, if you want to support me monetarily, become a patron, go to Teespring, buy merchandise, or support me by donating on PayPal, because Google are a bunch of fucks. Like, let me see if I can pull up. I'll try to find the email from Google so I can fucking read to you what the shit says, because it's absolute fucking trash what the shit says. Hold on a second. Let me pull this shit up. Like, it doesn't tell you anything. You would think if you got denied that they would tell you why. Let's see. Let me see. Just give me a second, guys. I'll try to find this fucking email so I can read it to you guys. Where the fuck can I find this email? You know what, fuck it. I give up. I'm not going to look for it. Just because I want to be able to read the chat and actually talk to you guys instead of scrolling through this bullshit. But I'll find it, and in another stream, I'll read it to you guys so you can see, like, the wording and what it says. Because it's basically like, hey, you've been denied. We may not be able to give you the reason why you were denied, but you were denied. And it's like, well, fucking thanks. Like, if you don't tell me what the fuck is broken, how the fuck can I fix it? Like, it's ridiculous. Do the Xbox fanboy voice just for fun. Like, what, just talk like that? Makes me gonna talk like that. What are my thoughts on Hit After Hit? Hit After Hit was good. I'm cool with Thrash. Me and Thrash are cool. I like King Thrash, and I thought Hit After Hit was good. I thought Foxy's kind of rebuttal to Hit After Hit was lame as fuck. Like, if Hit After Hit was a fucking hard-on, fucking Foxy's rebuttal was just fucking dick that ain't getting up anytime soon. Tampa Black, 12 flops, yo. Devs don't like the Series S. Well, fucking surprise, surprise. You have fucking severe RAM limitations. Of course they don't like the Series S. Plus, it's fucking more work for them. Way more work for them. DXX, I've seen that shit, man. Fanboyism makes you say some dumb shit. What are you talking about? Oh, okay, never mind. It's about the IGN video where they said the S might be fucking more powerful than the PS5. Yeah, no, they're fucking... It's clickbait bullshit. It says 1,000 on Google. Yeah, in order to get monetization, you have to have at least 1,000 subs, and then you have to have a certain amount of watch hours. And trust me, I have way over the amount of watch hours. You have to have like a certain amount of watch hours within 24 hours or some shit, or within I don't know how long, a day or a week, whatever it is. You have to have a certain amount of time that people are watching your shit. And I've passed everything needed. Like I've hit everything way long time ago. It's just when they go in, for whatever reason, they deny my shit. And it sucks because like I see other channels where people curse a lot. Like, for example, I watch fucking Nick DiPaolo. Nick DiPaolo curses a lot. Nick DiPaolo even makes like racist and sexist jokes all the time. And he has a fucking join button. And he has fucking super chats. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? How did he get that shit and I can't get it? Like, what the fuck? He curses just as much as I do. Like, I need to somehow get a hold of someone and be like, yo, why can't I get this shit? Yeah, I was trying to use the search bar in the email. I was trying to find it, but I don't, like, I'm looking for emails from Google, but for some reason it's not pulling up. Let me see. Maybe it's in the trash. Maybe I fucking deleted it. Is that what it is? I don't know why I can't find this file. Like because I just got denied again the other day when I resubmitted for monetization again, because I would like to have. I don't give a fuck about having my videos monetized. Like I don't care about that. I just want everything else. I want all the other tools that you get. You know, the fucking super chat, the fucking join button, the shelf for merch. I want all that shit. I don't care if they don't want to monetize my videos and put ads on them. I don't give a fuck about that. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to find the fucking email again, and I'm having a hard time finding it. So like I said, I'll find it and do it in another live stream. I'll fucking put it up on screen so you guys can read the shit. But it's absolute bullshit. Like if you're gonna not give me the shit and tell me, sorry, we can't help you, or we can't give you monetization, at least tell me what I need to do to fix it. And if the answer is you curse too much, then I guess I'm never getting monetized. But I would fucking like to complain to them and be like, how come they can curse and be monetized and I can't curse? So, can you bleep your swearing? And would that help? It probably would, but I'm not a pussy, so I'm not bleeping shit. I'm not going to bleep. And plus, it would take me forever to go in and bleep every time I curse, because I curse a lot. It's like part of my speech DNA. And I say fuck a million times, so it would take me forever to bleep everything. So no, I'm not going to bleep my cursing. Plus, if I do that, they win. I don't believe in censorship. And I'm not going to censor my fucking, my speech. They can suck my dick. It's because I talk bad about Xbox. Google has nothing to do with Xbox. You might have to just play ball until you get monetized. Yeah, but then I would have to go through and fucking delete all of my videos. Because they're going to look at the videos that exist. They're not looking at things you might do. They're looking at everything that exists. And I have over 100 videos. I'd have to go through and either delete all the videos or go through and manually censor all the videos. And I'm not doing any of that shit. I have other ways for people to support me monetarily if they want to. I would just like to have the other tools because I think it's much more convenient to have things like Super Chat and the join button on my channel than have to, tell people, hey, you can do these other things. But, no, I'm not going to play fucking ball. Like, they can either give me the shit or they cannot give me the shit. But I think it's bullshit that they'll monetize other people who curse a lot, but then not me. No, I'm not deleting the videos. Yeah, I'm not going to delete them at all. But yeah, like I would have to in order for if that's the reason, because they're going to look at all the old videos and they're like, yeah, no, we can't put ads in any of these videos. I'd be like, well, I'm the fuck to tell you. Apparently YouTube deranked Jim Sterling videos for mentioning Ubisoft. Man, that motherfucker's always talking about Ubisoft too. Ubisoft and AAA games. Make 2 videos, censored in post, and the live one you censor the YouTube. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but that sounds like a whole lot of work, and I'm not doing that. You think just have an age restriction on the vids instead of not allowing you to get monetized? I don't understand what it is, but age restrictions is worse though because then you're preventing a lot of people from being able to see your shit because age restriction would be that they would make it so if you're under 18 you can't see the video. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of fucking people that watch my shit that are probably in high school or teenagers and they're under 18 and they shouldn't not be able to see. Like, honestly, at fucking, if you're 16, 15, 16 years old, you haven't heard fucking swearing, you haven't heard bad language, you don't use it in your personal life, your parents don't use it, like, get the fuck out of here. What do I think about quadruple A games? I think quadruple A games is fucking bullshit. I think quadruple A games is just another term for triple A games. You can't just add another fucking A and be like, oh, this is better. What makes it quadruple A? What, it has a bigger budget? It has more people? Like, what makes it quadruple A? And then fucking, what, you're going to have a fucking, what's after quadruple? King-tuple? You're going to have a King-tuple A game after that? And then a fucking Hex-tuple game after that? The fuck out of here with this quadruple A game. They can suck my dick. Let me see here. Don't you hear get pissed off talking about Game Pass value? What value is playing old games from 360 and original Xbox and I don't get pissed off, but I do see it as a fucking con. Like, yes, it's a value because for, you know, $1 a month, I have 100 fucking games, right? But it's like, I don't want those 100 games. Like, I don't care about those 100 games. There's certain games I want to play, and I don't care about those. So yes, I'm getting a lot of games for a little bit of money, but they are, like you said, all old games that I personally don't care about or I've already played. So to me, Game Pass is a value, and it's at the same time not a value because it's shit that I don't care about. Same thing with Netflix or any other streaming service. Netflix has 1 or 2 things I watch, and then it's just a fucking sea of shit that I don't give a fuck about. And then Netflix constantly floods its service with Indian movies and Korean movies, which most of the time fucking suck. Like, there's only a few Korean or Indian movies that are like halfway decent, and most of them fucking suck. But it's cheap, and they're able to fucking put more shit on their service to increase the perceived value, and that's the shit that I think is going to happen with Game Pass. Game Pass is just going to get filled with more shit. Like I tell people, Xbox's sales pitch for next generation is quantity. Quantity is their sales pitch and their value. Hey, look at all of the shit you get. That is the value. That is our sales pitch. And PlayStation's not doing that. PlayStation's saying, hey, fuck all of that bullshit. Look at this one thing that is amazing. That is what you get, and that is the value that we are offering. And me personally, I prefer that. Like, you can give me 1,000,000 games. That's great. But if they're not the games that I care about, or they're not those great, you know, game of the year quality games, then I don't give a shit how many you would give me. So I will take quality over quantity every fucking day. But that's just me. A lot of people are the opposite. They rather have the quantity over the quality. It would be ideal to have both, but Xbox seems to not give a flying fuck about the quality. They just give a shit about the quantity and adding shit to it to increase the perceived value. Like adding EA playing shit to that increases the perceived value. But what does it really add? It adds a couple of fucking EA games to it. Like, big fucking deal. But I mean, it is increased value. I just don't think it's a big fucking deal. And to me personally, I don't give a shit about it. Korean movies and media are awesome. Yes, they are. But not all of them are. Like, some are, but not all of them are. It's a race to the bottom. Will be a ton of minimal viable products. Probably. God of War will be hype. Needs to come to PC day one. God of War ain't going to PC day one. None of the fucking PS5 exclusive games are going to PC day one. PC fucking fans and fanboys can fucking keep thinking that bullshit. Quality over quantity. Yes, quality over quantity all fucking day. So this whole quality versus quantity argument, what's more important, a game you get less than 100 hours or a game where you might get 1,000 hours of play? It depends. Because if it's 100 hours in the most detailed, vivid, realistic open world with the best game mechanics and combat and everything, and it's just one of the greatest games ever made, I'd rather take 100 hours in that world than 1,000 hours in some knockoff, fucking third-rate, wannabe Breath of the Wild bullshit game with shitty, buggy mechanics and trash fucking everything else. So it doesn't matter that I have 1,000 hours in that game. Do I want 1,000 hours in shit or 100 hours in fucking amazingness? I'd rather take the 100 hours in the amazingness. But that's me. If you want to spend 1,000 hours in shit, spend 1,000 hours in shit. You should do an intro compilation video. People always tell me to do that, but I keep saying without knowing what the video is about, the intros aren't going to make much sense. Like, the intros only make sense because you know the title of the video. And the intro is basically a metaphor for the title of the video, or is themed the same as what the title of the video is. Without the title of the video, the intros are going to make zero fucking sense. Also, it's probably going to be a long video because I have over 100 videos that I've done this year. And it's just going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of work. I'm going to be honest, man. It's going to be a lot of fucking work. And I don't know if I want to do it. It's going to take forever because I don't have all these videos saved on my computer. Like, I don't save them on a hard drive anymore. I make the videos, upload them, and then I delete all remnants of the work because I don't need it anymore. The video was made. So I'd have to download every single one of those videos to take that first section out and then do that for every single fucking one. And no, man, I'm sorry. Ain't happening. It's not going to happen, man. I'm sorry. Joker laugh compilation, then I'd have to scrub through all the videos just to find the Joker laugh, man. Like, no, ain't happening. It's not fucking happening. I'm sorry. What am I drinking? Arizona green tea. Do I have a Switch? Yes, I have every single console. Hi, Supernova. Any video game movie you like? Yes, fucking the original Mortal Kombat. The first Mortal Kombat, in my opinion, is still the best video game movie ever fucking made. Street Fighter sucked, but it's a guilty pleasure. But Mortal Kombat, the first Mortal Kombat game, or first Mortal Kombat movie. Other than that, video game movie adaptations suck dick, and movie video game adaptations also suck dick. Future Joker. Read more of the funny comments. Yeah, I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start taking comments from people that say dumb shit and putting them in fucking videos because it's comedic gold, the shit that they say, and people seem to be reacting positively to that and the fanboy voice, so I'm definitely going to be implementing it into more videos in the future. How people could think that PS5 games will come to PC. It's impossible because of the games based on the fast SSD with 12 channels. PC doesn't have that, so no PS5 games on PC, only PS4. PS5 games may come to PC in the future, but it's going to be a while. It's going to be when PCs have SSDs that PlayStation would work with. Like if they have SSDs rated the same as the SSD in the PS5. But it's going to be a long time before that happens. And when that does happen, that PC is going to be expensive as fuck because that part is going to be expensive as fuck. Did I watch Samurai Cop? Yes, I've seen Samurai Cop. I've seen a shit ton of movies. Did you like Judge Dredd? I did like the original Judge Dredd. It wasn't the most amazing movie ever, but it was alright. I liked Dredd better. Dredd was cool. But Judge Dredd was alright. Are you talking about Judge Dredd with Stallone, or are you talking about Dredd with... what's his face? With fucking Billy the Butcher. What about the Sonic movie? The Sonic movie was alright. I would have preferred the Sonic movie not take place on Earth. Because Sonic doesn't live on Earth. But whatever. It was alright. Time Cop? Hey, I like Time Cop. I liked... Man, I'm a child of the 80s. So I like all of those 80s fucking cheesy ass action movies, all the Van Damme movies, all the fucking, Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, all those 80s action movies, man. I fucking love that shit. More fanboy's voice. You make us die of laughter. Yeah, I'm gonna. We're definitely gonna have more of that fanboy voice. It's actually it's a nerd voice. I've been doing that shit fucking forever. I do it for my sister and shit to make her laugh. But yeah, we'll be doing more of the quote unquote fanboy voice. Have you seen Feast and thoughts on it? I don't know what Feast is. I have no idea what that is. Any casual Xbox gamers in the chat? I don't know. Maybe. Bloodsport for the win. I prefer Kickboxer, but they're both good. I prefer Kickboxer. Fucking Noxuko. But they're all the same movie. Bloodsport, Kickboxer, Legionnaire, they're the same fucking movies. Got to enter some type of fucking tournament. There's multiple people from different fucking nations. They all have different fighting styles. He's getting his ass kicked at the end, fighting the main guy. He looks up, sees the woman he wants to fucking stick his dick in. All of a sudden, he gets this second wind of energy, and then finally beats the shit out of that person. It's the same fucking movie. Same fucking movie. Who's better, Mark or Phil? Who the fuck is Mark? Ready Player One was good, but Ready Player One is not a video game movie. Ready Player One's a movie based on books. I remember, I'm so glad Spielberg did it too, because I remember watching the first trailer for Ready Player One. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Right? I'm like, what the fuck is this? And this weird fucking race, and they're talking about going into the virtual reality and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And then, okay, let me set this up. Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies of all fucking time. If I can own any car and drive just that car, it would be the Back to the Future DeLorean. I'm talking about not an actual time machine, but a DeLorean with the time machine conversion put on it so it looks like the one from the movie. I would drive not a Lamborghini, not a Ferrari, not a Porsche 911 Turbo. No, the Back to the Future DeLorean is my favorite car of all fucking time. I actually have the one from Hot Toys. It's like a fucking $700 replica of the car. It's like fucking almost 2 feet long. It's fucking huge. It's so badass. But yeah, so I love Back to the Future and the Back to the Future DeLorean. And so seeing the trailer for Ready Player One, when he fucking gets in the Back to the Future DeLorean and he's fucking flying around fucking in hover mode and shit during that race, I was like fucking, I shit my pants, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? And the fucking Jurassic Park T-Rex came out, and Jurassic Park is my favorite movie of all time. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? It's Back to the Future DeLorean and the Jurassic Park T-Rex. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. Fucking game over, bro. It's game over. I'm done. Whatever the fuck this is, I'm there. Day one. It's game fucking over, man. Shit was dope. You thought Con Air was the 90s? Con Air was the 90s, wasn't it? Or was it very, very early 2000s? It might have been early 2000s. Let me look. Do some research. Con Air was 1997. That was the year that I moved from New York to Arizona. 1997. I moved in December of 1997 from New York to Arizona. And what a big fucking difference, man. Going from snow to t-shirt and short weather. in a 5-hour plane ride. Crazy. Lawnmower Man was good. Goonies is indeed the shit. You thought Tenet was bad? Bro, I love Tenet. I thought Tenet was dope. And I just like thinking about everything that happens in Tenet and how it works and everything. I thought it was really, really good. What's my opinion on the Savior, Phil Spencer, and his Xbox cult? My opinion on the Savior is I hate people to say that Phil Spencer is the savior of Xbox, because I don't think that's true. Did I like Evil Dead 2? Yes, I loved all the Evil Deads, including Army of Darkness, which is actually my favorite of the Evil Deads. I fucking love Army of Darkness. Do I like the new Jurassic Park movies? No, I do not. Especially not this newest one. But as far as Phil Spencer goes, I don't think Phil Spencer is the savior of shit. Don Matrick did some shit people didn't like, and then Phil Spencer came in and just took off the Kinect and drop the price, and all of a sudden, oh, Phil Spencer's saving Xbox. It's like, dude, that if Don had the chance to fix his mistakes, if they're like, yo, Don, this shit's fucked up, you need to fix this shit, Don Matrick would have dropped the Kinect, dropped the price, and done the same shit, and then he would have been the savior of Xbox. Or anybody who came in after they gave Don the boot would have dropped the Kinect and dropped the price, and they would have been the savior of Xbox. So Phil Spencer is not the savior of shit. And people always say, they like to say this, oh, well, he righted the ship. He turned the ship around. He righted the ship. In my opinion, righting the ship would be fixing the deficit in sales between Xbox and PlayStation. Xbox and PlayStation had a huge deficit. They were being outsold 2-1. So righting the ship would be making it so that they close the gap and they are no longer being outsold 2-1. Phil Spencer has not done that. It's been 7 fucking years, and the PlayStation is still outselling the Xbox 2-1. Actually, over 2-1. So what ship did he right? What did he save? The only thing he did was he went to the fucking owner of fucking Microsoft and was like, yo, motherfucker, please, don't shut us down. Don't shut us down, motherfucker. Give me some money. Give me some money. I'll make it work. I'll make it work, motherfucker. Don't shut us down. That's what he did. And I give him props for doing that, because if he hadn't done that, there would be no Xbox. And I want there to be Xbox because I want competition for the PS5, for PlayStation in general. Because Nintendo's not really competition for PlayStation. I want competition for PlayStation to push PlayStation. And PlayStation should be pushing its competition. But that's really all Phil Spencer did, was fucking beg for money to keep Xbox alive. He hadn't done shit. Spike the Gremlin was the shit. Yes, Spike. It's not Spike, it's a Stripe. Stripe the Gremlin. And yes, Stripe is the shit. And that's actually Michael Winslow, the guy from Police Academy, that does the voice of Stripe. And Howie Mandel does the voice of Gizmo. '80s and early '90s had the best horror movies. '80s and '90s are the fucking best movies, period. Just everything in the '80s and early '90s was the best, man. Stadia is the real next gen, according to Google. Well, of course, Google would say that. They own that shit, so yeah. Your thoughts on Cuties, that fucking Netflix show? Is that what you're talking about? I haven't seen it. Is that what you're talking about? Is that what Cuties is? I think that's what the name is. I keep hearing there's like all kinds of drama about it, or some people saying that it's terrible or that it needs to be pulled. Like, I don't know what the issue is. Yeah. I said Netflix show. I don't know what the issue is with that show or what the problem is, but I just know there's a lot of drama around it. But I don't have any thoughts on it because I don't know anything about it. Did you hear about the indie dev that said there wouldn't be any problems developing next-gen games for the Series S? What's his name? Fucking Senor Phil Spencer? Because no, I haven't heard about that, but I think he's an asshole. And it's like, dude, you have real developers from like actual big studios saying it's going to be an issue. And then you have an indie dev who says it's not going to be an issue. Maybe it's not going to be an issue for an indie dev who's making games that look like they could run on fucking PS2 and Xbox 360. Or, I'm sorry, original Xbox. So maybe it's not an issue for him and his game. Which, if that's what he means, I can understand that. And I can see an indie dev saying that, hey, it's not an issue for them. And then Xbox fanboy saying, this dev said it's not an issue. This motherfucker says it's no issue. But yeah, that's what I think about that. If an indie dev said it, he's probably talking about for him and for his game, which probably is not a very demanding game. What game do you think will win Game of the Year? I've thought about it a lot. You think The Last of Us 2 deserves it? I think Ghost of Tsushima deserves it. I think The Last of Us 2 is a technical marvel in every fucking way, but I think Ghost of Tsushima just has so much more heart that I really think it deserves it. Plus, there's all the controversy surrounding Last of Us 2, and it's just like, I think Ghost is what should get it. 80s and 90s like Claudia Schiffer, she's still hot. She is still hot. Same with, what the fuck's her name? Cindy Crawford. Cindy Crawford is still hot as fuck. And that bitch is like fucking in her 60s or some shit. I do terrible things to her. Same thing with fucking Elvira, man. Elvira's still sexy as shit. She's got to be close to fucking 70. Supernova, you own a Mac. What do you know about PCs? I own a PC and a Mac. I own a Mac because it was given to me because I'm a paraplegic. Uh, Vocational rehabilitation, they want you to be able to get back into the workforce and contribute and pay taxes and shit. So they're willing to pay for my education. So Voc Rehab is paying for my college. I'm going to college to be a graphic designer. So Voc Rehab is paying for my college, and that also includes paying for the shit I need for college. So Voc Rehab bought me a fucking 15-inch MacBook Pro. I didn't choose the MacBook Pro. That's what they bought for me. But I also have a PC that I used for shit that I've done like ROMs and emulators and some light gaming on. And it's actually a PC that was it was used, excuse me, it was used for doing graphic design like years and years ago. It's an older PC. And it was, I forgot what the fuck it was used for. It was used for like doing graphic design or something. But I got it like used on Craigslist. It's super cheap, and it's a super powerful fucking PC. It's got like an NVIDIA graphics card and shit in it, and it's a PC that's designed to never be shut off. Like it's a Hewlett Packard, and it's just on. You never have to shut it off. You just leave it running all the time. And also when you open it up, you can take everything out. You can remove everything without tools. Everything is all on clips. It's so fucking badass. So if you need to take out anything inside the cabinet, you just fucking open up the side, and then everything is on clips. So, yes, I know about PCs. I've owned PCs my entire fucking life. It's the Mac that I know the least about because it's the one that I'm newest to. Did I use my graphic design skills to design the merch? Yes. Yes, I did. Same thing with designing my logo and everything. You just finished graphic design in college, got an A. Well, congratulations on your A. Do you want to play Far Cry in VR? I want to play anything in VR. I like VR. I think they still need to work out some issues with VR so you don't get motion sickness. Because some first-person shooters or first-person games after a while give you motion sickness. Like Resident Evil 7. I loved playing RE7 in VR, but after a while it did get me a little nauseous. But if they can fix that shit, man, be fucking golden. And the other thing in fucking VR, bro, why can't they extend the fucking arms in VR? I'm tired of seeing people fucking playing VR games and they look down and like the arm only goes like halfway up the fucking, up the forearm, and then it cuts off and you've got these just invisible limbs fucking floating in midair. It's like, just fucking make the arms go all the way out of fucking view. Like, at least, I mean, it would look weird if you looked to your side and you just saw this long arm going to infinity, but at least it would look better than when you have your hands in front of you and the hand just fucking ends and you have these floating arms in the goddamn game. Like, fucking fix that shit. Imagine Five Nights at Freddy on PS5. I never played Five Nights at Freddy. I never understood why people like that game. It's kind of like, what's the other one that I never played? Never played. What the fuck's it called? It's the one that's got that fucking Megalomania song. I forgot what the game was called, but I never played that game either, but a bunch of people played it. I'm like, I don't understand why you would like that game. When do you think Sony will do their event? Probably sometime next week. Alien Isolation is good in VR. I bet it is. Anything like that is where it's super atmospheric is going to be amazing in VR. I'm excited to play fucking Star Wars Squadrons in fucking VR because I always tell people my favorite VR experience of all time is the 2 X-Wing missions in Star Wars Battlefront. Those 2 X-Wing missions are fucking amazing. You feel like you're in that fucking world, sitting in the cockpit of the fucking X-Wing, flying around Imperial Star Destroyers and shit, and like seeing them in scale. Like, that's fucking nuts to be able to see it and like see it in fucking scale. So to know that the entire game of Star Wars Squadrons is playable in fucking VR, holy fuck, I was excited for that shit. That's fucking amazing. Why is PC Boys hyped about PC cards like the 3000 series? Developers can't make them next-gen games like Lumen. They're excited because it's new shit for their PCs. Like, if it was my shit and I was getting new shit, even if they can't make use of it for a long time, it's still something to get excited about because of the prospects of the future. So I don't give PC guys, any hard time for getting excited about graphics cards that won't really be used for years from now. It's new shit. So if they want new shit, they can be excited for new shit. Will you do a PS5 unboxing when you get it? No, I will not do a PS5 unboxing. You've never had motion sickness playing VR. The shark game was scary. The shark game wasn't really a game. It was you being lowered in a fucking what do you call it? The shark cage. Have you tried playing games like RE7 in VR? Because that's the only one that really gave me motion sickness. Was that because of the way the motion is and because of the screen door effect? Because the screens aren't high resolution enough. But they're working all that shit out. It's slowly getting there. That's one thing that I keep telling people. Fucking on Xbox is another huge plus for PlayStation. Is PlayStation 5 has VR support. And if you think that they're not coming out with a fucking PSVR 2, you are a dumb motherfucker. But even if they never came out with a PSVR 2, just having VR on PlayStation 5 is a huge plus because VR is going to become more and more mainstream as they start working out the bugs, getting higher resolution displays, finding ways to make actual games and less of these gimmicky games into VR. VR is going to be what the future of gaming is. Like people say, oh, it's going to be streaming. Streaming may be part of the future, but so will VR. VR will be a big part of the future of gaming. And Xbox isn't giving you that. They're like, nah, fuck you. You don't need it. Meanwhile, they're going to give us Minecraft in VR. So you're going to be able to play Minecraft in VR on PlayStation, even though according to the head of Xbox, people don't want VR. So fucking, what kind of sense does that fucking make? Is this MBG's second channel? What are you trying to say, Andre Clay? What are you trying to say, man? Because it sounds like you're trying to say some, trying to talk some shit, man. Trying to talk some shit? Crisis Remaster coming to PS4 and Xbox. I don't know anything about that. VR will be the future of more than just gaming. I do believe that as well. There's so many ways that VR can be used for so many things. PSVR 2 is what I'm super hyped for. Me too, because I'm hoping, since we've seen those patents of the controllers that have finger tracking, I'm hoping we have finger tracking in the new controllers. And it's going to be nice to get a new controller that's actually designed for VR instead of using the PS Move controllers that were not intended for VR. They're just kind of used in the place. So instead of having these controllers that were not really meant for it, to have controllers designed from the ground up for VR is going to be amazing. Plus, I'm assuming that PSVR 2 is probably going to be wireless, and that is also going to be fucking amazing. Even if it's not wireless, it's whatever, but if they can make it wireless, that would be fucking amazing. Thoughts on the Prince of Persia remake reveal? I've already talked about this earlier. I think it looks like shit, and I'm not excited for it at all. Girlfriend VR is the future. Fuck. VR Japanese bukkake porn puts you in the action. And you just get one of those little fucking machines that pretends to suck your dick while you're watching it. Do you think the current gen is holding back Cyberpunk 2077 from its full potential? Of course. Of course. If they have to fucking... Like I tell people, fucking take everything out of the equation and just consider the SSDs. Just the SSDs in the next generation machines means that they can code games and design levels in ways that are impossible on current gen machines. So for them to have to not be able to think of new ways to make things and have to make things the ways we've always fucking seen them because they need to also work on mechanical hard drives, that alone holds back games for next generation. Because there are ways that they can design levels and design environments and design shit that if they didn't have to worry about mechanical hard drives, they can do it that way. But because they have to work on mechanical hard drives as well, they have to throw that shit out the window. So just the mechanical hard drives alone are holding back, if anything, are holding back creativity. But yes, old hardware is going to hold back, like this whole idea, oh, it's all scalable. It's fucking scalable. Scalable these nuts. Because old hardware is going to hold back new hardware. It's just a fucking fact. If it's got to work on the old shit, then it's not using the full potential of the new shit. And anyone that says otherwise is fucking stupid. You guys are going crazy with this VR porn shit now. Jesus Christ. I honestly hope Ghost of Tsushima and Cyberpunk 27 were held back for next gen. I don't know what you're trying to say, but... Dead SSD, yo! PAX was not confirmed already? What if they give you the HoloLens? If Xbox gave us the HoloLens, that would be awesome. I was excited when I saw HoloLens. I thought HoloLens was fucking super awesome. Like, I prefer VR because VR really immerses you in the worlds, but there are so many cool ways to implement augmented reality into games that would be fucking cool. Or like, if you don't have a fucking big screen, to fucking throw a big screen on your wall through augmented reality, or to see shit happening in front of you through augmented reality. Like, there's so many different ways, and it opens up a whole nother door of creativity to find a way to implement augmented reality into games for us gamers. And I just think that it's fucking weird. Well, it's not weird. I know what happened. They were fucking trying to market HoloLens not to us, but to other people, and they used E3 as a fucking vehicle for that. So they're never intending on giving us HoloLens, which kind of sucks because I got HoloLens blue balls. But if they gave us HoloLens, I think it would be awesome. I think HoloLens is dope. Let's see what's going on here. Fucking video stop playing. What's going on, motherfuckers? How do you reset this shit? Hold on a second. I'm not sure why the video stopped playing. Give me a second, 1 second here, guys. Alright, fix this shit. Some more bugs I gotta work out for next time, so I don't have to be fixing shit on the fly. Let's see. Thoughts on Half-Life Alyx? I haven't played Half-Life Alyx because I don't have a gaming rig, but I hope Half-Life Alyx comes to PSVR 2. Like, if PSVR 2 has the finger tracking, they could easily bring Half-Life Alyx to PSVR, and I hope that that happens because I would love to play Half-Life Alyx in VR. I just don't have a gaming rig for it, but I would love to fucking to experience that because it looks fucking awesome. Xbox will win this time. Whatever you say, man. They haven't won a console generation yet. Xbox had a 1-year head start on the PS3. They had a cheaper system. A system that was easier to develop for, where multiplats looked and ran better on it. The PS3 came out a year later at $600 fucking dollars. Nobody wanted to pay that much. The multiplats ran like shit on it. Also, fucking 360's got the red ring of death, which artificially inflated sales numbers from people having to go out and repurchase 360s, and they still fucking lost that generation. There isn't a fucking hope in hell that they're going to win next generation. So many Xbox people jumped ship this generation from Xbox to PlayStation after years of not getting shit. They're not going to just jump back coming next generation because they've moved to this generation, have played the PlayStation games, and said, yeah, fuck Xbox, they didn't give me shit. PlayStation's giving me games I enjoy. So they're not going to jump back next generation. That's why when the fucking the console started at the same starting line this generation, no head start, none of the other bullshit, right off the bat, bam, outsold 2-1. That shit's gonna happen again next generation. People that think, oh, Xbox has a chance, no. PS5 is gonna fucking destroy Xbox again next generation. It is just gonna happen. The Xbox Series S being so cheap may fucking help with their sales, but for the most part, people are going to want the PlayStation. And people that want PlayStation aren't going to be like, oh, I should get the Xbox Series S instead because of all the old games I'm getting. Because people that want a PlayStation want to play PlayStation games. And the Xbox Series S, no matter how cheap, no matter how many games they give you, are not giving you PlayStation games. So it's not going to fucking matter. Supernova spitting straight facts. That's all I spit, homie. Nothing but facts. I'm a dumbass. I hope you're not talking to me, TK9. Elden Ring hype. I hope Elden Ring is dope. I just want to fucking finally see Elden Ring. Winning is winning. Indeed, winning is winning. What do you think the difference will be between the sales of the Xbox One, Xbox One X, the Xbox Series X? Um, it's hard to say. I would say that the next gen consoles are gonna sell less if it weren't for the fact that the S is so cheap. I think the S is gonna sell well because it is so cheap, and they're gonna fucking pump that shit out as the fucking streaming box. This is the fucking streaming xCloud fucking box, fucking Game Pass box, and they're gonna push that shit on people. So I think it may sell better than the Xbox One, but PS5 is still gonna kill it. What about the Series V rumors? If the Series V is real, I'm gonna make one of the most epic fucking videos, fucking clowning on Xbox because it's fucking ridiculous. If the Series V is real, because that's the rumors, that the V is gonna be the performance in between the S and the X. If the V is real, then motherfuckers, you shouldn't have made an S. It should have been the X and the V. Why does the S fucking exist? Get that shit out of here if the V is fucking real. I just got a bunch of kids that sub to me. I don't care who subs to me. I don't care if they're kids. I don't care if they're adults. I don't give a fuck who they are. If they want to hear what I have to say, they want to hear what I have to say. I mean, you're here. So evidently, are you a fucking kid? I don't know if you're subbed. I don't give a fuck if you're subbed, but you're here. So, I don't think you're any different than them. Oh, you're just seeing how dumb we are. Oh, I'd say you're the dumb one, bro. You're wasting your time to see how dumb the PlayStation YouTubers are. Newsflash, anything I have to say you're not going to like. So how don't you, you can suck my dick and get the fuck out of here. Because you're not going to enjoy anything I have to say. Because clearly you have Phil's dick far up your ass. Phil couldn't fit another inch of his dick in your ass. I guarantee it. I fucking guarantee it. So you can get the fuck out of here. Unless you want to, continue to hear me talk shit. Because the benefit of this is you have to type. I don't have to type. I can just sit here and roast your ass and not have to fucking type a single word. You have to sit there and clickety-clack and try to say something clever. And while you're doing that, I've already fucking said something more clever and funnier than what you've said. And now you have to... Dude, either way, you're going to lose. I'm going to kick your ass. I'll verbally slap the shit out of you all fucking day. But we can play this game if you want. Or you can fucking bounce because you're a bitch. But it's whatever. Don't care. The thing is, Microsoft can play the long game and catch up to Sony, whether it will take 10 years or plus. I think that's what they're going for. They're going for the long game. They're going for, we're going to be the Netflix of gaming. Consoles aren't going to exist in X amount of years. And, they're trying to be whatever the next form of gaming is going to be. And that's why they're pushing Game Pass so heavily. They're not looking at next generation. They're looking at once consoles are gone, we want to be what the next thing is, and we want to already establish that. Me personally, I don't like that. I want consoles to exist forever. I want them to exist forever. He needs some milk. My favorite one of those fucking videos is a video on a bus where this fucking black bus driver is fucking... I don't know what the hell happened, but he tells his bitch, like, they get in an argument. This bitch is fucking, like, yelling, screaming at his fist, and he gets up, and he's like, oh, you going to hell now? And he fucking, he gives her this massive fucking uppercut and just lays her the fuck out. And then someone in the fucking bus is like, call an ambulance. This shit's so fucking funny. Oh, man. Stay talking to my audience, my young audience, bitch. Boy. Oh my God, that hurts so bad. What you just wrote is so much better than anything that I was just saying before you wrote that. Bro, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. You have nothing funny or interesting to fucking say. Casuals will buy Xbox Series S. Hold on, my shit just fucking on my screen refreshed, and I gotta wait to read what you wrote. Casuals will buy Xbox Series S, X, PS5 with nothing to offer other than 3 to 4 exclusives. It doesn't matter. Those 3 or 4 exclusives are the reason for... Like, you can either buy the console that has no exclusives, or you can buy the other console that's going to play all the same fucking games, plus has the exclusives. It's like, hey, you can fuck that bitch, or you can fuck that bitch that's a clone of that bitch, but she has bigger tits. Which one do you want? You want the bitch or the clone of that bitch that has the bigger tits? That's what this is. This is, you can get the one console that has no fucking exclusives, or the console that's going to play all the same fucking multi-plat games and has the exclusives. So you can miss me with that bullshit fucking argument. Y'all talk to the same kids. I'm talking to you right now, motherfucker. Are you a kid? I'm talking to you right now. And again, what are you doing here? Evidently, these are all kids because you can tell their age by I don't know how, but somehow you know all their ages. What are you, some fucking pedo fucking mind reader? You can fucking, you know how old they are? You come here to fucking see all the young kids to get your fucking pedo dick hard? Is that what's going on? You little pedo mind reader? Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't think consoles aren't going anywhere because they're the easiest platform to optimize for. I hope they don't go anywhere. I enjoy having my machine in my house that I can look at. Like, cloud gaming is cool, but I want my machine that I can look at. Call me old school, all right? I grew up with consoles my whole life, as we all did. I want my fucking console, and that's that. And if they stop giving me my consoles, I'm going to be unhappy. Stay being a dumbass, yes, because you've said such clever things this entire time. If you ask me, you're the dumbass, bro. We can have a battle of wits, and I guarantee you I will fuck you up. We can do it. Chess, puzzles, whatever you want. I will fuck you up, bro. And I will do so while clowning on you the entire time. And your mom will be giving me a blowjob while it happens, because I'm a boss like that, all right? And I won't even warn her when I bust in her mouth. Because I'm a boss like that, and I'll do it just to spite you. I'll bust in her mouth without warning, just because she's your mom. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh, you're gonna be dropping a video on me? Oh, please, by all means, drop a video on me. TK9, sorry, fuck, whatever the fuck your name is. Drop a video. I don't give a fuck. Griffin made 2 videos on me. You think I give a fuck about his videos? I don't give a fuck about what you think. I don't give a fuck about what you have to say. I don't give a fuck, man. Whatever you have to say, say it. Do not give a shit. Have fun making your videos. I'm not going to watch it. So, you can say whatever you want, man. Do not care. Fucking guy, man. If you're gonna come here to talk shit, at least be good at it. See here. Let's see here. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to jump out very, very soon, guys, because, like I said, I'm doing Crossfire tonight over on Mooch's channel, so I'm going to have to dip soon. Second here, guys. Your birthday's on Tuesday. You'll be 49. Oh, happy early birthday. Let's block them all. Block who? Block that TK9 guy? I don't block him. I don't block anybody. That dude can come here and talk shit. I don't care. I don't block anybody. Give me one second, guys. Yeah, I can hear you, Mooch. I'm in my my live stream right now. I'm about to dip from the live stream to hop in here though, real quick. All right, cool. So as you can hear, guys, the time has come. I have to leave, unfortunately. I will be doing the Crossfire podcast with Mooch. So if you want to hear whatever the fuck I have to say over there, go check us out over there on Mooch's channel. And thanks for hanging out with your boy. Thanks for chilling with me for 2 hours. Next time, maybe we'll go a little longer, but we'll see. Again, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Thanks for supporting me. And I will catch you guys next time.